For good afternoon, class. Ben Crenshaw once stated, "A good golf course makes you want to play so badly you hardly have time to change your shoes." Today, I'm going to discuss the basic fundamentals of golf. Golf is a craft that doesn't always have to be competitive. It can be used as a leisure activity or just going out on the weekend and having a nice day outside and relaxing. Through my personal experiences with golf and following highly credible players, I've grown tremendously in golf. Today, I will inform you on how to understand the game, the equipment, and proper form. But before we get into all that, I'm going to go over the course layout. So there are two types of courses in golf. You have a par 3 course and a par 5 course. Some courses may be just 9 holes, or some courses may be a full 18 holes. Your par 3 courses are very small in length. They're targeted more towards your beginner players, just because they're not as long and easily accessible for your beginner golfers that probably can't hit the ball as far as others. And then you got your par 5s, which are a big course in length. It's the longest in golf, and you have different holes are par 3s, par 4s, and par 5s, so they're all combined throughout the 18 holes. And your typical score for a par 5 is 72. With that being said, I'm getting to the scoring factor of golf. So on a par 5, the overall score to make par of that course on 18 holes is 72. So if you're on a par 3, that means you have 3 shots to make it in the hole. Anything over 3 will be a positive score, resulting at the end of your match or end of your round. If you have scored over the limit that is required on that hole, that makes your overall score a lot higher. If you're hitting under that, if it's a par 4 and you're hitting it in 3 or some maybe 2, your score is going to be a lot lower, so you'll be in the negatives, which is the ideal place you want to be in golf. So now we'll talk about the equipment. First and foremost, just your golf clubs. That's your main equipment in playing golf. There are different kinds of clubs, as you can see here. We'll start off with the lowest, and we'll work our way up. So you have your putter, which is used for on the green. Is when you just putt and make it in the hole for just little when you're already on the green. So you have your irons, which are used anywhere, typically in the fairway, to hit it onto the green. They range from a pitching wedge all the way to a 9-iron, or a pitching wedge to your 4-iron. The lower the number in the iron, the further it's going to go. The lower the number in the club, the shorter it'll go, and the higher the ball flight will be. And then your longest hitting club in your bag is your driver. Then you have 2 different styles of golf bags. Here you have which is called a cart bag. It's very bulky, very big. It's real durable. It's used to just go onto the back of a golf cart. It has 14 slots up here, for your clubs. And then secondly, you have which is called a player's bag, which has a stand on it and some shoulder straps. It's used for if you just don't feel like driving the golf course, you just want to walk around the course, and it's called a player's bag. It just kind of, I don't know, if you just want to take more time and just actually understand the course and just walk around. Now we'll get into discussing body language and the overall mechanics of the golf swing. First, you'll think is the grip. So I like what's called use the overlapping grip. With your leading hand, I'm a right-hand golfer, so with your leading hand, you'll get your index finger and your pinky finger, and you'll intertwine them like this, and just keep them right here in line with your abdomen. And that is the proper golf grip. And then ball placement. So your ball placement, the higher your club, the more in front you want the ball. The lower in club, typically your low irons will be in the middle of your stance. You have now learned the fundamentals of golf. We discussed how to play the game, the equipment, and body language. Jack Nicklaus once said, "Sometimes the biggest problem is in your head. Sometimes the biggest problem is in your head. You've got to believe. To me, that means if you hit a bad shot, don't get frustrated. Just approach the next shot, ready to attack it and hit the best shot you can. Thanks.